What's up everybody, it's Bradley. So before I jump into the review, I just want to give a little bit of a notice about my most recent giveaway that I just did. It's the 1821 giveaway. Guys, I'm going to give you guys a little bit more time. I'm filming this video like 2 days after I announced the giveaway, and I want to give some of my subscribers and viewers that don't tune in as often a little bit more of a chance to drop their comment and have a chance at winning. So I'm going to announce the winner, not at this video, but it's going to be the next one. Sorry guys, I had to push it back a little bit just to give those viewers a little bit more time, but don't worry, that giveaway will happen. Very excited, and amazing support and all the feedback on that. It's been really, really great. So with that, on to the review. What's up everybody, it's Brad. Thanks for stopping back by the channel Tripleinc. So today we're going to be reviewing a fragrance from the House of Dior, one of my all-time favorite designer houses, and this is the flanker, the 2014 release of the very, very much respected classic Dior Fahrenheit. This is Dior Fahrenheit Le Parfum. Truth be told, I was never really the biggest fan of Dior Fahrenheit, the original. To me, it's definitely a masculine classic that a lot of dudes still rock as their signature to this day. For me though, it was a little bit before my time, before my era, and I have gravitated a little bit more towards this one, I think, than the original Fahrenheit. And the crazy thing is, when I smell the Le Parfum, it doesn't remind me at all, really, of the original Fahrenheit. So it is a completely different scent in my opinion, and I think it is definitely worth owning both because they are that different. With that being said, there are a couple similarities which I will dive into here in a little bit. So this is a higher concentration versus the original Eau de Toilette. This is Eau de Parfum, and guys, when I'm honest, like, smelling from the cap, it doesn't smell very friendly, if that makes sense. It does smell kind of standoffish, kind of aggressive, and it doesn't really smell too nice from the cap, but you gotta give this one a second to warm up on your skin. I really, really love and respect the House of Dior because all of their fragrances, or at least most of them, Dior Homme included, and even Fève de Lisieux, the initial opening of those is completely different from what you get in the dry down, and I really respect that. It really just is a testament to the parfumer and the work that they're able to do to make something that smells one way in the opening and then completely different in the dry down. I love that progression. I love how the scent changes. This one is no exception. Okay guys, so in the top notes, okay, what do I get? This is a very, very complex, dark fragrance, okay? The original Fahrenheit came off as that oily, violet leaf leather thing that was very aggressive and very harsh. This smooths it out and modernizes everything. That one definitely was a masculine classic, but this one makes it a lot more modern to my nose. It's a much smoother opening, and what I get in the initial opening is a heavy-hitting, dark black licorice type of a smell. Also, which is the main core of this fragrance, vanilla soaked and drenched in rum. And also you have the trademark suede / violet leaf appeal that you had in the original. So guys, tons of stuff going on obviously in this fragrance. So in the initial opening, it took me a second to really nail it down, but what it is, to me anyway, is just this mouth-watering dark black licorice type of a smell. It is very intense. It has a spiciness and a real heavy weight to it, and it's really awesome. This opening will put off some people, I will tell you that, because it is very bold and very out there and quite aggressive in the way that it comes off. But give it a couple minutes to kind of warm up, because once that black licorice dies down, what is left is the bulk of this fragrance, the heart, and that is vanilla and rum. The vanilla in here is much needed because it smooths everything out. It kind of takes the harshness of the original and really mellows it out and creates a nice, sexy smoothness to it. And the rum in here, guys, is phenomenal. This has to be one of the most realistic, boozy rum accords I've ever smelled. When you smell it in the air, you really get that it's kind of a spiced rum feel from it. And once you smell it closer to the skin, the vanilla is kind of what you pick up. And it just creates this dark, smooth, sexy, kind of a bad boy type of a scent to it. And I really, really enjoy it. It does kind of have that same sort of oily, slick feel, at least to my nose, as the original, but it loses all those harsh notes because the violet leaf isn't really featured in the opening to my nose. Rather, that suede and that violet leaf come in more towards the dry down, actually, which was quite surprising for me. This is what I was talking about, how this fragrance really changes. The opening, to me, smells completely different from the dry down. And as this one dries down, actually the more it sort of wore on my skin, the more it reminded me of the original Fahrenheit. It kind of lost the sweetness, and I will say this is quite sweet up top. The vanilla really adds a smooth sweetness in this. So that's one thing to note with this. It is much sweeter than the original Fahrenheit. But like I was saying, as it dries down, guys, the leather and kind of the suede violet leaf thing kind of starts to come out. And violet leaf is generally a note that tends to be at the top notes of most fragrances. And actually Fahrenheit Le Parfum uses it in the base. So as it dries down, it loses its sweetness, and you kind of get that smell of the original where it has that kind of a harshness and it has that really masculine type of appeal to it. Guys, I gotta say overall the smell, super unique definitely. It took me a couple wearings to really understand this one, and I will say it is starting to grow on me. There are times in the opening where I'm kind of thinking like, okay, there's an overload of the senses, you have a ton of stuff going on, but what I do appreciate about it is it puts a modern yet still masculine spin on the original Fahrenheit. It is the Fahrenheit for the millennial generation in my opinion. Still has that dark, smooth, sexy vibe that is really nice and somewhat of a bad boy type of an edge to it, which I think is awesome. And I love the complexity of this one, how it sort of wears, how it progresses, and how different layers are revealed the more you wear the scent. Overall, if you're interested in a sweeter, smoother, and I would say sexier version of Fahrenheit, check out Le Parfum. It is awesome. Now, another great thing with this fragrance is the strength. It is as solid as those brick buildings behind me here. The performance is great, guys. Longevity, every time I've worn it, 10 plus hours. Sometimes it's even pushed past 15. This one is going to last, I think, a long time on your skin, and has lasted a long time on me as well. And also what I really like about this is the projection and the sillage, especially the projection. The projection, it has a great scent cloud, and that just kind of holds on your skin for a long time. I'm talking 5, 6, 7 hours of pretty good projection, outwards of an arm's length. People have picked this up on me, 6, 7 hours after application while standing pretty far away from me. So I will say the projection, it definitely holds on the skin for a long time, and that is fantastic. A great performer. I wouldn't say it is in that beast mode territory. It's not quite Dior Parfum strength, but it straddles that edge. It's pretty close, so it is a very good performer on my skin. Now, versatility, this is relegated to me for the cooler seasons, fall, winter, definitely. I wouldn't really rock this in warmer weather because it will become too cloying. And with that being said, this is a beast in the nighttime, guys. If you wear this out to the clubs, if you wear this sort of out with like a leather jacket, maybe bar hopping or something, that is the perfect occasion, in my opinion, to wear this. It is a bold scent. It has some heaviness, has some weight to it. And when I say people know when you walk into the room if you're wearing this, right? This has a real presence about it, which I really appreciate. I wouldn't really wear this on a date. I don't think it's that safe. I know some people could. If your girl really likes it, then yes, by all means. But as far as the scent goes, I think it is kind of polarizing, so I wouldn't really trust it for that. And to me, it could possibly work formal, but to me, it's just a little bit too loud for that. And lastly, let's go with the compliments. This, again, is a polarizing compliment getter. I've had some hits and I've had some misses. People have given me a little kind of a strange looks, but also other people have really enjoyed it off me. So what can I say, guys? It is a very polarizing scent. You will get some mixed opinions. So when I wear this, I'm not necessarily looking for compliments per se, but I have been surprised when I have gotten a few. Ooh, Dior Fahrenheit Parfum. This is, in my opinion, a very worthy predecessor to the original Fahrenheit. Dior did an excellent job with this flanker. It's not going to be for everybody. I would say definitely test this one out, not blind buy worthy, in my opinion. But as far as the score goes, guys, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. This one made it very high up on my top 10 fall list, and I do really like it for fall and winter and night outs. I think it fits that vibe perfectly for me, but an 8 is a pretty good score when I take a look at how wearable it is and the compliment factor. Even though it is a very nice smell and has great performance, this one I think is an 8. It's a very good score for it. So guys, if you're interested in trying out Dior Fahrenheit Le Parfum, I'll leave some links down below in the description box where you can go ahead and check that out. I got my bottle at Notino.com. They're an excellent place to buy your fragrances from. I would highly recommend it, and that link is going to be to Notino, that is in the description box, so if you're interested, go check it out. Alright guys, you know how it goes. That's going to be it for me in this video. I want to know your thoughts about Dior Fahrenheit Le Parfum. Please let me know about those in the comment section down below. My giveaway, like I said at the beginning of the video, is going to be sort of next week, so I'm sorry to make you guys wait a little bit more, but I just wanted to give those viewers a little bit more time to sort of cast in their vote. Anyhow, this is Bradley, and this has been another fragrance review. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.